What's up, you guys? This is Devin from Project Sax, and today we're going to be doing a review. This review is going to be on the pads that I got from Amazon. Now, from the looks of it, now I don't want to I guess give you guys false information, but from the looks of it, it seems like Amazon gets these pads in stock every once in a while, and since pads bought separately from the saxophone isn't usually the usual thing, people don't necessarily indulge or go and buy them, but I encourage everybody to go and buy them. Usually you have a repairman go and fix the pads on your saxophone, and I mean that's good and everything, but sometimes the pads may not be the main pads on the pearls. It may not be the main pads on the keys, so the pearl keys. So sometimes you might want to think about replacing some of the small ones yourself, like the octave pip. There's not much to replacing the octave pip pad here on the alto saxophone or the tenor saxophone for that, or any saxophone for that matter. You really want to make sure you keep your pads in order, but for those of you who play the saxophone know that sometimes you actually need a pad, or sometimes your pads actually do fall out. If you don't have a newer saxophone, you have an older saxophone with pads that are dry rotted, which glue hasn't, or some liquid cement, or it's gone. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure everything stays good by swabbing your instrument out, making sure it's clean. But I suggest, me personally, I've been working with my saxophone, on my saxophone for years. That's why I hardly ever take it to the repair shop. Usually you take it to the repair shop maybe once every year, or 2 years, or 3 years without it, depending on who fixed it last. But these pads are good for the people who really want to get into, hey, what do they actually do? Look up on YouTube and see some of the reputable people who actually fix horns and make YouTube videos. Matt Store repairs. That's one of the YouTube channels that I want to look up. Matt Store on YouTube and see how he repairs the pads. He does the whole haul. He does the whole thing, from pad to pad. But if you want to really do this yourself, I'm not saying do it yourself. Results may vary, disclaimer, but I do pad replacements myself. If I feel like, hey, maybe this pad replacement wasn't the best, or now disclaimer again, some pads come in different widths, not only sizes, but this is way better than nothing, especially if $10 on Amazon, really. So, yep, guys, this is Devin. I really like those pads. I've only replaced one so far, but it was a good price, $10 for the entire pad things for the saxophone. So I was really happy to get that, and my dad told me to look it up, so I did, and I found it. And also, they have little boxes, or big boxes, that look like fishing tackle boxes, that have the little shim pads that you put in between each metal housing to shim your keys to the right length. Sometimes those fall out, especially if you're in a marching band and it rains. So if your saxophone gets wet, those little small shim pads come out, so you can get little boxes of pre-cut pads, and you can just slide them under there. It takes a little time to get used to it, but once you do it, it's way better than having somebody replace 5 shim pads when you could have been playing your instrument, because saxophone is very sensitive, and you're like, I can't even play it. How am I going to play it if it's not in working condition? So sometimes you might just need to do things yourself. So this is Devin, and I encourage everybody to go out to Amazon and look up those pads. I think you can find them other places, but I think you can find them on eBay, but I'd rather not find them on eBay. I'll just buy them pads new. Those ones have metal resonators in them, so they'll have little soles that are metal in them for a little brighter sound. These ones actually have plastic in them. I have some plastic and metal resonators on my tenor. It doesn't really make the biggest of differences if you're not that big on sound. So if you are, it might change your sound depending on what you want. The results may vary. I'm not encouraging you to do this yourself way as I am, but if you get it wrong, it's not my fault. So yeah, I'm Devin, wishing you good sound, and those were the patch from Amazon. So.